empty. So for the past couple of weeks, I have been taking care of my son and making sure that I'm doing the best that I can do. I remember when I first got pregnant, I read a million books and, well, nothing. I don't really buy books. I usually get them online, or I read articles, or I read like research papers. I watched a lot of YouTube. I did a lot to try to prepare myself for what to expect once he arrived. And then he did arrive, and a lot of the stuff online was helpful, but a lot of it was a hands-on thing, I guess. I guess being a mom is one of those jobs where they can tell you and try to prepare you as much as you can, but you don't know until it actually happens. Luckily, I catch on pretty quickly to things. So it took a couple of days. I want to say like almost a week and a half for me not to feel, that tiny bit of baby blues, I guess you can call them. It's not quite postpartum depression, but it is, feeling a little sad after giving birth. And luckily, I don't feel any of that anymore. I feel pretty confident in the routine that I have going with my son. And luckily, he put himself on a routine. I really didn't have to do any sleep training or anything like that. Even last night, he slept from 7:30 to 5:30 in the morning, which was weird. First time ever that he slept that long. Usually, sometimes he'll wake up at 2:30, sometimes at 4, sometimes at 12 and 4. It varies. So I don't expect that to happen often, but it's nice when it happens. Although your body's already in tune to like the routine, and I woke up expecting him to wake up and he didn't wake up, so I went back to sleep, half asleep, half not, expecting him to, start crying, and he didn't do that. He didn't wake up and start like making the hungry noises until 5:30. So did I sleep all the way through? No, but I'm pretty sure we'll fall into something soon. Who knows? That might all go out the window when he's 6 months. I don't know. But so far, I'm really happy with everything that's been going on. I mean, it's not easy. It's hard to find a balance between keeping your house together, keeping yourself together, and spending time with your baby. I took maternity leave on January 12th. And my official return date is April 20th. As the hours are counting down, I guess, I'm starting to feel a little anxious and a little sad, because I feel like I'm going to miss out on a bunch of stuff. I feel like I'm going to miss out on his first word. I feel like I'm going to be worried that something's wrong or that something happened. I just feel really anxious. I don't want to start crying. I just want to make sure that he's okay. I want to make sure that my mom is perfectly capable of watching him. I'm really lucky that I have my mom here to help. And Ron is going to be here because he works a lot from home, like half the time, and half the time he goes into the office, and other times he goes and meets with clients. So he's going to be around. But it's still, I don't want to leave my son, but if I want a good future for him, and I want to, not that Ron is not a good provider, he is, but you never know what the future holds in sales with Time Warner and Charter merging. There's always things that are up in the air, and I just want to make sure that we're secure for things that might happen in the future. You never know. You just have to be prepared, and right now our focus is on saving for the future. And of course, Ron has given me like the option of staying home, but I have to see how I feel when I'm at work. If I feel like I can't handle it and I need to be home with him, then I probably will make that choice. But for right now, as anxious as I'm feeling and as sad as I'm feeling, I know that I have to work if we want to take the next step and buy a home, if we want to take the next step and open up an account for him for future purposes, whether it be like medical expenses or birthday gifts. I'm still up in the air about saving for his college because I find that, well, this is a whole, I'm not even going to get into the details of that, but I want to assist him in everything to help him have a bright future, but I don't want to hand him everything. So that's another conversation, but I know that this going back to work is gonna help us save for the future and buy a home one day. Hopefully in the next 2 to 3 years is our goal, is to have enough saved for a nice lump sum of money to put towards a home. And still have something in savings and not just empty it all out. So I'll let you guys know how my first day goes. I'm feeling very, 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 very sad right now. Like I said, as the hours go by, it's 7:30 right now. I just put him down to sleep. And I was holding him in my arms when he was sleeping. And I felt relief because I'm still going to be the first person he sees in the morning when he wakes up. I'm going to feed him. And he usually wakes up around 4 or 5. And I have to be in the office at 7, so I have to get myself ready and on the road. So I have to leave my house no later than 6:30 to make it there at 7. Probably leave at 6 to be able to swing by, get some coffee, get some kind of healthy breakfast, maybe, and go about it that way. And I was debating whether I should come home for lunch or not, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I can make that drive just to come see him for like 10 minutes and then go back to work. I don't know. I might end up doing that. And then I requested to come out of work early, so earlier. So I used to be an 8 to 5 and now I'm at 7 to 4, and that helps me miss traffic coming back on the street. So I'm gonna be home in time to spend some time with him, to probably give him a bath and put him to sleep. So I'm gonna be the first person that he sees, and I'm gonna be the last person that he sees. I'm just hoping that this sadness and this anxiousness slowly subsides as the days go by, but I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to give this quick update for any of the moms that had to go through this. How did it go for you? Did you maintain your composure and went to work with a how do you say, like a poker face on, I guess, and you just pulled through? Or did you decide that you didn't want to go back to work and you ended up just staying home with your baby? I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I probably won't post a video all this week until next week, but wish me luck.